friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa and today we are celebrating one of my favorite things of all time, pumpkin. Pumpkin season is something that I look forward to every single year. It's like definitely the best time of year. There are sweet treats to make. There are tons of like warm, cozy spices, sweater weather, jeans weather, booty weather. I am all in. I love fall. I love pumpkin everything. And today I'm going to show you how to make 3 delicious pumpkin recipes. I'm excited to be partnering with my friends from Thrive Market to bring you today's video. You guys know I love Thrive Market, and Thrive actually now has their very own canned pumpkin. It's organic. It's of course vegan, gluten-free, no preservatives, no additives. It's in a BPA-free lining, and it's non-GMO. So there's tons of great things about it, not to mention that it is also cheaper than the other standard organic pumpkin that you see at the grocery store. So we are going to be using that amazing canned pumpkin in today's recipes. As always, I have a special offer for you to use if you have not yet subbed up for Thrive Market. You can click the link that is right in the description box of this video and get 25% off your first order, plus a free 30-day trial. So of course, as always, the full recipes, everything like that is all down for you in the description box below as well. A few of them are linked over on my blog, and then one of them is just written out in the description box for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into our pumpkin recipes. The first pumpkin recipe we're gonna make is a really easy and delicious pumpkin chai latte. So we're gonna start with a chai latte package from Four Sigmatic. I buy these on Thrive Market, but you could also use like a chai concentrate, or you could make a quick chai tea. So if you are using this packet, which I highly recommend because they're delicious, you can just pour the contents of the package into your blender, top that with about 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, a tablespoon of coconut butter, some pumpkin pie spice, some stevia, monk fruit extract, maple syrup, whatever sweetener you want to use, some almond milk, and top that all with hot water. And then you will just pop it on your blender and blend it up for about 30 seconds until it's smooth and creamy. And you're going to get a really nice foam like you do with my matcha. And it's so good. I mean, look at that nice layer of foam. And then you can just pour it into your mug. You can see the beautiful orange pumpkin-y color. This is honestly one of my favorite fall drinks. It's so cozy. I do recommend having it in the morning because chai tea does have caffeine, but it is just so delicious. It's really creamy. It's kind of on the thicker side, like a hot chocolate, but it's got that pumpkin-y flavor, and it's literally so good. Next up, we're going to make my pumpkin cornbread French toast, and we're going to start with the pumpkin cornbread. So it's cornmeal, quinoa flour, some almond flour, as well as some baking powder and some sea salt. And then you're also going to add in an egg or a flax egg, and some pumpkin puree, some olive oil, maple syrup, and almond milk. And you can just stir this all together until you get a smooth batter. And then we will place this in a loaf tin that is lined with parchment paper. So you guys might recognize this recipe because I have actually shared it on the channel before. I made it into like a cornbread square thing, so it bakes up fine in a loaf too, and it does work vegan. So just add it into your loaf, smooth it over the top, and we're gonna bake this until it's nice and golden brown, and a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. And this is what it's gonna look like. So you're gonna let this just cool completely before we slice it. You're gonna remove it from the loaf tin, let it cool completely, and then we can just slice it into like slices like sandwich bread. Once you've got your slices all set, you can set them aside and we'll make our batter. And the batter is 2 eggs. I think you could also use flax eggs. I haven't ever tried vegan French toast like that, but I think you could probably do that, as well as some almond milk and some pumpkin pie spice. And then you'll just use a whisk to whisk this all together until it's smooth and creamy, kind of like a creamy scrambled egg. And once you've got that batter, you can just dunk your cornbread toast or cornbread slices into the batter and let it soak for like 5 to 10 seconds on each side. Flip it, make sure it's totally coated, and then we're just gonna cook it right up on a saute pan. So you're gonna just add your 2 slices of cornbread French toast onto a saute pan and just cook it for about a minute, maybe a minute and a half per side until it's golden brown and the egg mixture is kind of cooked. You can flip it, do the same on the opposite side, and repeat with the rest of your batter and loaf. And I love serving this warm right off the pan. So that's what we're gonna do here. We're going to just place them on a plate, and then you can top it with a nice pat of vegan butter. I love it. I also do a sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice, a generous drizzle of pure maple syrup, obviously. So good. and you can just dig in. That's it. This is such a lovely fall breakfast. Great for a slow weekend brunch. So tasty and really fun spin on classic bread. The cornbread has a really nice texture and flavor, and I definitely think you should try it. Last but not least, we are making my soft and chewy gluten-free pumpkin cookies. We're going to start with some quinoa flour in the bowl, as well as some brown rice flour and a lot of coconut sugar, some baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, and you can also add a pinch of sea salt, which I didn't do here. And then just stir it all together until that dry mixture is combined. And then we'll start with our wet ingredients, adding them right into the bowl. So it's pumpkin puree, coconut oil, a flaxseed egg, some maple syrup. You could also add in some vanilla if you wanted, and just stir that all together until you get a cookie batter, kind of like this. And it's going to be kind of like a dough. So then we will bring a parchment-lined baking sheet down, and we're just going to use a cookie scoop to scoop this dough into cookies. And you can just place it onto your baking sheet. These aren't going to expand too much, so you don't have to worry about that. And then I personally like to flatten them down with a fork. I just like the way that it looks. You could also just use your hands if you wanted. And then we're going to bake these at 350 degrees for about 13 minutes until they are golden brown. And they're gonna come out of the oven looking like this, so beautiful. And I love finishing them off with some melted coconut butter. Thrive actually sells my favorite coconut butter. I love their own Thrive Market brand coconut butter. So if you're in the market, you should definitely try it. It's so good. Just melt it up and it will become nice and smooth and creamy like this. You can just drizzle it on top of your cookies. Honestly, coconut butter makes an awesome icing. It's so good. And then I love to finish it off with just a generous sprinkle of pumpkin pie spice or cinnamon on top of each of the cookies. It just makes them look good and it gives that extra pumpkin-y flavor. So here are what the end result cookies look like. They are soft, they're chewy, they're nice and kind of cakey, and they've got a gorgeous pumpkin-y flavor. And they're definitely one of those things that are a go-to for me in the fall. So I hope you guys try them and love them as much as I do. And there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video full of these amazing healthy pumpkin recipes. So much goodness here. I can't wait to hear which ones you guys try first. Make sure to come back to this video and let me know down in the comments if you do end up making them. I really recommend that chai latte. It is so good. Ugh. As always, I also want to thank Thrive Market for being here in today's video. As you guys know, I partner with them on a monthly basis. They are an amazing company, a great resource for you if you are looking to save some money on your groceries, looking to maybe try some new ingredients. They have their own Thrive Market brand, which I talked about a little bit today. Their pumpkin is awesome, but they also have a ton of other goodies. And you can also save 25% on your first order, as well as get a free 30-day trial by clicking the link that is right in the description box. So thank you guys so much for being here. Happy pumpkin season, happy fall. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did. I'd love for you to subscribe before you go. We would love to welcome you into this amazing community. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Bye!